An independent British inquiry has cleared the scientists at the centre of the so-called ClimateGate email scandal of dishonesty. The row was triggered after thousands of emails were leaked, with sceptics accusing the climate researchers of manipulating data to bolster the case for man-made global warming. While the inquiry criticised the scientists for not being open enough, it found they acted honourably and their research was reliable. Here's Environment reporter Sarah Clark.
The row was triggered when 13 years of stolen emails from the Climate Research Unit at the University of East Anglia were leaked. Bloggers accused the scientists of embellishing the data to overstate the case for global warming. But today, the third and most comprehensive inquiry found the rigour and honesty of the scientists was not in doubt, and there was no evidence their behaviour undermined climate science. But the panel did criticise the scientists for failing to display proper degrees of openness.
The question that arises was openness in relation to how that science was then being challenged, being discussed, and the commerce that there was between them and critics and challengers right around the world.
The inquiry team identified this graph as being misleading. It shows how the world is warming, but it doesn't detail the uncertainties. The university says it should have shared more data.
Just because there's nothing to hide, you nevertheless mustn't, out of irritation or impatience or lack of time, fail to respond.
But the critics and the man who first called for the inquiry are still not convinced.
But they're being so carried away by the cause that they behaved in a way that scientists shouldn't have done.
Climate scientists say it's time the sceptics are silenced.
We should be much more sceptical about the sceptics and what they say and where they put their claims out.
And after the hottest decade on record, climate scientists say the evidence of a warming planet speaks for itself. Sarah Clark, ABC News.